Frozen Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service.
Now, Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Yeah, thank you very much, and a very good Thursday evening, everybody. A night of high school volleyball coming your way here on your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7. It is SODAC 16 night in high school volleyball in Class AA, and for the first time since they implemented the SODAC 16, the Pierre Governors have a home match. The 5 seed in the top 16 in the 19-team Class AA belongs to the Governors. They will welcome in the number 12 seed, the Yankton Gazelles, a team that the Governors played in Yankton 3 or 4 weeks ago. In fact, I think it was 4 weeks ago tonight, the Governors got a sweep of Yankton, even though it wasn't easy, as Yankton scored 20-plus in all 3 of those matches, all 3 of those sets in that particular match. But the Governors have it on their home floor tonight, as they'll bring a 15-5 record in the regular season in to take the Gazelles on. Gazelles are 14-13. With Heather Williams in studio, keeping us up and running with Caleb Brozick and company. They'll do the live video streaming. Live ticket will be available for this one as well, with a state tournament trip on the line. State tournament in Rapid City next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But the teams have to get by this one if they want to play yet 3 more matches next weekend. That's what's on the line here tonight. And we'll take an opening break of 2 minutes. We'll come back, talk about this one, take a look at those final rankings power-wise in Class 11 AA, and we'll give you a look at the matchups that are going on tonight. Of course, the winners of all 8 matches that are happening in AA tonight are going to the state tournament next weekend, including this one. So all that and more, and of course, coaches' comments, keys to success, starting lineups, and a whole lot more coming up in our pregame show, which is brought to you by the Becky Pottsema State Farm Insurance Agency in Pierre. Governor pregame for SODAC 16 postseason on the line. Coming up next, this is Governor Volleyball on River 92.7, live streaming with live ticket at drgnews.com.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. And that's why the team at Pottsema State Farm Insurance are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. Just another way they're here to help life go right. Call Pottsema State Farm Insurance at 224-4173 today.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Hi, everyone. This is Brian Oakland, the voice of the Pierre Governors on River 92.7. You know, the men and women at the Hughes County Sheriff's Office know a great team when they see one. Long hours, hard work, determination. The Govs have it, and we're proud to support them. If you want to know more about our 361 team and how you can be a part of it, log on at hughescounty.org and click on the Sheriff's tab. The Hughes County Sheriff's Office says, Go Govs!
Welcome to Riggs High Gym once again, and welcome to SODAC 16 night. Brian Oakland here, originating our broadcast from the Hughes County Sheriff's Department broadcast booth on the Upper West Side in the upper deck here at Riggs High Gym. Thanks to the men and women of the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, to all first responders doing everything that they do. And let's throw another shout out to the veterans here as well on Veterans Day. Thank you so much for everything you have done for us little people over the years and what you continue to do as well. But it is the broadcast booth brought to you by the Hughes County Sheriff's Office. As we take a look at how Class 11 AA shaped up, and at the end of last weekend when the final matches were played, Sioux Falls, Washington, the top seed, 27-1 on the season. Their only loss was to an out-of-state team, Western Christian from Iowa, if I remember correctly. O'Gorman out of Sioux Falls is 19-4. They're the 2 seed. Sioux Falls Roosevelt 19-9, the 3 seed. Brandon Valley at 21-9 is the 4 seed, followed by the Governors with their 15-5 record. They fell from 3 to 5 off of a loss to Sioux Falls Jefferson a week plus 2 days ago. But here they are with that home match that they'll have coming up here. Harrisburg is 18-9, the 6th seed. Sioux Falls Lincoln 18-11 on the year, number 7, followed by Huron, who stays at the 8th spot with their 13-10 mark. Then is that Sioux Falls Jefferson team, 13-15 on the year, but the number 9 seed, Aberdeen Central, is number 10 with a mark of 12-13. Mitchell is 11-11-12, and Yankton, who has a winning record, 14-13, but behind Mitchell and Jefferson, among other teams, Aberdeen Central as well, who are 1 or 2 games under 500. But Yankton still a good finish to their regular season. 14-13 has them in the 12 spot. Rapid City Stevens is 13. Watertown, Brookings, and Sturgis round out the top 16. And then Douglas, Rapid City Central, and Spearfish have seen their seasons come to an end. So based on these top 16 power rankings, the matchups tonight have number 16, Sturgis, playing at number 1, Sioux Falls, Washington. Also in that bracket. Now, the winners of these, regardless, actually are already set up. They do not reseed the teams left in the AA state tournament. So we already know the brackets of what's going to be. It's just a matter of filling those spots in the brackets. So 16 against 1, Sturgis at Washington. The winner of that one would play the winner next weekend, first round of the state tournament against either Jefferson or Huron. That match going on at the Huron Arena tonight. Number 13, Rapid City Stevens, is playing at number 4, Brandon Valley, and the winner of that one will play the first in the first round of the state tournament. Will play the winner of this match, number 12, Yankton, here at Pierre, number 5 in the power rankings. The bottom half of the bracket has O'Gorman hosting Brookings in the 2 versus 15 matchup. Also the 7 seed Sioux Falls Lincoln playing host to number 10, Aberdeen Central. Number 3, Sioux Falls Roosevelt hosting Watertown. And Sioux Falls Roosevelt I think they started at 5 o'clock. That match is already over. A 3-set sweep for Sioux Falls Roosevelt, defeating Watertown. And then number 6, Harrisburg, plays host to number 11, Mitchell, tonight. That's the Sodak 16 with a state tournament next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the all-new Monument Arena in Rapid City. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll get into coaches' comments and keys to success that are brought to you by the folks of Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre coming up. Before we go to break, we remind you on behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, they celebrate being a part of a team, and they say, buckle up every trip, every time, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. 2 minutes and we visit with Tiffany Stoser, the Pierre Governor head coach, when we return for Keys to Success. This is the Governor postseason pregame on River 92.7.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Hello and happy fall from all of us here at Beck Motor Company of Pierre. My name is Chris Koenig. I purchase vehicles for our pre-owned inventory. With the holiday seasons rapidly approaching, I want to pad your wallet now and give you cash for your car, truck, or SUV. Do not miss your opportunity to possibly get up to thousands more to trade or simply sell us your vehicle. No stress, less time, and money in your pocket. Call me, Chris Koenig, at 605-224-5912 or stop in anytime for a no-obligation appraisal. Hope to see you soon.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Hey DQ fans, there's a new treat in town this fall, the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard Treat. It's a match made in flavor heaven with Reese's Pieces, chocolate chip cookie dough, and peanut butter topping all mixed in world famous soft serve. You heard that right, Reese's Pieces and cookie dough. So introduce your taste buds to these sweet soulmates and grab the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard Treat today only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
It is time for Keys to Success. Sodak 16 night for the Pierre Governors. Tiffany Stoster here, and really, Coach, you look back on a 20-match season, one of the best seasons, really, that Pierre Volleyball's ever had, regular season-wise, but that's all out the window now, and it's go time, the second season here, and it's a big night for you. No doubt.
Yep, it's absolutely a big night, and you know, I'm trying to downplay it a little bit with the girls, even though they all know what's at stake here. So, like you said, you know, 20 games, won 15. That means throughout the season they've played really well, and they've done what they've had to do to put themselves in this position where we're the 5 seed and we're playing the 12. Took good play all year long, and so tonight shouldn't be any different. We've not talked much at all about the possibility of not being around next week. You know, we just kept things simple, kept things normal, played some music, tried to stay a little bit loose. They're ready to play. We're all ready to know if we're going.
Now, last game you played 9 nights ago, Sioux Falls Jefferson was here, and a team that certainly is on the rise and a dangerous team. They played well. I don't think you played your best match, but still the way that game went, you know, is there any self-doubt, I guess, in the result of that match leading into this one?
Yeah, you know, the thing that we really needed to work on was our defense. I didn't think defensively we played a very good game at all against Jefferson, and that's what we focused on a majority of the week. Concentrated a lot on our defense and our communication with our defense. It seems like if we're talking to each other, things fall into place and we're covering more floor. And so spent a lot of time on that this week, incorporated it into every drill. And I'm expecting a change tonight. You're playing a Yankton team that you played not too long ago down at their place. You came off a big win against Harrisburg 2 nights later. Didn't play your best match, but you won in 3 straight. And that was what we said at the time, the mark of a good team, teams that can win without playing their best. Yeah, you know, and they found a way. Like you said, they found a way. I just watched that game again to go over some things, and we played worse than I even thought. You know, we were out of system a lot. Our passing wasn't good. Struggled hitting, but somehow found a way to finish each game. And so knowing that, I know that if we clean it up and we play a better game, that we should be in good shape. Trying to keep the girls mentally focused and mentally you know, confident in themselves. That's where my concern's at tonight, and that's what we're going to work on. What I remember about that match too, Yankton is a team that certainly has some pretty good ability. A team that if they get in system, they can cause some problems for you. They seem to have quite a lot of errors that particular night. You can't expect that to happen, so you really have to make your own breaks tonight. Absolutely, you know, especially on the outside. They've got both of their outside hitters are great, and they kept beating us down the line and hitting to that corner, and we weren't able to block them. You know, they set high, so I thought it was going to be a little bit easier to block, but it wasn't. They set off the net a little bit, and so we struggled. Again, some things that we worked on to try and improve. I think we could do a better job of throwing them out of system. That's why we worked on our aggressive serving. And we didn't hit well that night, so if we can put some swings down and put the ball away, or at least, make them chase after balls, I think that we'll force some errors, and that's what we're going to work on doing.
I like that you've worked on defense a lot, because to me, now I know you mean maybe some back row defense too, but to me all season long, the best thing that's been going on the Pierre side of the net is that blocking at the net, and I'm looking for that to be key again tonight.
Yeah, we need to be in the face of whoever has the ball, and spent some time doing it, and it's a matter of watching your hitters and lining up so we can work on it, and we can work on it. But what they have to be able to do is watch where that hitter's coming from and make sure to get in front of the arm. And so spent some time on it. And again, it'll be up to them whether they get it done.
Okay, and I think key to success tonight is certainly number one, don't look past tonight. Just worry about tonight, and next week will take care of itself.
I reminded them of a 1998 basketball team I was on. We were ESD champs and undefeated, and we lost and didn't go to the state tournament. And so, that kind of stuff happens, and you see it happen somewhere every year. And so we're going to make sure that doesn't happen to us. We're not taking anybody for granted. Yankton's not an easy team. They're not an easy 12. I guarantee you that.
They have a winning record.
They have a winning record.
As a 12 seed.
Yeah, and that's the thing this season is usually your top 8 have the winning records, and there's a definite cutoff there. But this year, I think it went all the way down to 13. And so all of those teams are good. They're coming in here ready to play. If anybody's as hungry as us to get to a state tournament, it's Yankton, and they've got some power seniors too that want to keep playing. So we got to work.
Coach, one game at a time, 1 point at a time. Good luck tonight.
That's right. Thanks, Brian.
Okay.
Tiffany Stoser, the head coach of the Pierre Governor girls volleyball squad. Coach's comments, keys to success on SODAC 16 night and throughout our volleyball season, brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. As we'll step aside and hear from them, we speak with Chelsea Law, the head coach of the upstart Yankton Gazelles, when we return with more keys to success. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball.
During November and December, Central Dakota Eye Care is donating a portion of sales for every complete pair of glasses sold to the Pierre Education Foundation. Hi, this is Dr. Nick Barso. All 3 doctors and a handful of our staff are thankful for the education we received in the Pierre School District. The Pierre Education Foundation supports education development of students and staff of the Pierre School District. We are excited to support this great organization and our area youth. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
Keys to success continue. The visiting team tonight is the Yankton Gazelles. Their head coach, Chelsea Law, and coach, a big night for everybody involved, and a great time to be here, and I really like where your team came to be. You win 3 matches in a row to finish up with a winning record. Maybe that was one of your goals that you wanted all along, but you got to be liking where you're heading now.
We do, yeah. That definitely was one of our goals, to be 500, finish with winning season, be as high as the ESD schools as you can. So we're just kind of checking things off the list, which, one thing at a time, right? So we're getting to the place that we want to be. And like you said, at this point in time, we are playing good volleyball. The momentum has kind of been our favor, coming off a couple of wins and things like that. So just a good way to start the game for us. But at this point, when you at Sweet 16, what's fun is that, SODAC 16. I keep saying the wrong thing.
Get it right.
It's anybody's game. This is it. You got to win this game to go on. If you don't, you don't. And so we are definitely that mentality of we're going to go in. We're going to fight.
Yeah. So you have that confidence. It's the best time to be playing your best volleyball of the year. Do you feel like you're playing your best volleyball?
Yeah, I do. I feel like the last time we played Pierre, we had completely too many unforced errors. Pierre really, kudos to Pierre. They've been playing good volleyball. They got great hitters. They got a lot of good things going for them, but it wasn't anything that we couldn't have handled and other teams that we have played possibly beat. It was mostly ourselves. So we've been working a lot on that mental game, error control, and I think we've been doing that as we've been coming out. Although it's going to be errors, it can be a game of errors sometimes, but if you're going to have too many unforced, that's just math that you can't do, right?
Yeah.
So we've definitely made the corrections with that.
Maybe some mental things. I do remember a lot of hitting errors, and you can live with hitting errors that are born out of a great effort, but obviously you still have some things that you want to try to clean up.
Yeah, we want to make good choices with the ball, what set you get, and you have to be aware of Pierre's defense, which is most people run a rotational defense, and Pierre runs a perimeter, which is they're used to coming at with hitters, and they're used to that. So they're going to get a touch on most balls to keep the ball in front of them. And we're aware of that, so we're definitely going to use that to our advantage and, capitalize on anything that we can capitalize on, but fix our hitting errors mostly, yeah.
Okay. So setting up your offense in the serve-receive, something obviously I think is getting better as the season's going along.
Yeah, if we definitely are improving our serve-receive. Our serves are going to be a lot stronger than they were last time we played here. We also, if we are having an out-of-system ball, we're doing something with that out-of-system ball, which we had been doing, but I think are definitely doing a much better effort with that and controlling and doing something with the volleyball.
With Pierre with their defense up at the net, I know that's going to be a big challenge too. It's something that they've kind of excelled at, but are there ways that you can get around that as well?
Absolutely. I mean, they're tall. The block's going to be there, so we've been working a lot of you're going to get blocked. There's going to be a touch, so I'll be ready for coverage, be ready on our defense, but also our hitters have to be able to go to more than just one option, right? So what is open? How are they going to swing? Swing smart. And we're going to do that.
All right. Everybody's healthy this
We're healthy, yes. That's a good spot. Everybody's here, everybody's playing, and we're excited.
But maybe a shaky bus ride, though?
Oh, my gosh. The wind. Wind energy is a thing, you guys. It was, that makes for a long ride.
All right. Other keys to success today.
Communication, staying up. When the momentum is in your favor, you want to roll with that. And even if the momentum is not in your favor, you want to roll with that, right? So we have been working a lot about that, and communication will be key.
Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck tonight, all right?
Thanks.
Chelsea Law, the head coach of the Yankton Gazelles, coaches comments and keys to success, all sponsored by the folks at Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. We'll continue in 2 minutes. We'll give you the starting lineup. Sodak 16 night. The Governors and Yankton Gazelles coming up here on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
There's one place to watch Pierre Governors sports online, and that's liveticket.tv. Go Govs Live is where you can find Pierre Governors sports online. And the folks at Live Ticket thank all of the sponsors that help make sure this all brought to you for free. And if you'd like to sponsor Pierre Governors Sports, just call Live Ticket at 833-605-LIVE. That's 833-605-LIVE. Pierre Governors Sports. Watch them online with Live Tickets.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Finances, retirement, and investments can all be confusing. Even though we have access to an infinite amount of information, often there is a disconnect between what we should do and what we are actually doing. That's why at Ranky Gray Wealth Management, our team has devoted over 35 years to bringing clear advice about reaching financial independence. The information you need and how to apply it is as simple as calling Scott and I at 224-5959 or visit rankygray.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Your cancer care should be as unique as you are. At Avera Breast Center, our team of experts create a treatment plan that will work best for your type of cancer, using the latest screening, radiation, and surgical techniques. You also have access to holistic approaches to help with side effects, and a 24/7 call center for answers to your cancer questions when you need them. Learn more at avera.org/breast or by calling 855-697-2592.
Back at Riggside Gym, our Becky Potsdam State Farm pregame show continues. Starting lineups, here we go as the number 12 seed Yankton Gazelles come in here to Riggside to take on the Governors. The Gazelles at 14-13 on their regular season will go this way. Camille McDermott is a setter, a sophomore at 5'8", setting up for the hitters, including Chloe McDermott, her sister, 5'10". The outside hitter is a senior. Jordan Salvatore is a 5'11" senior on the outside as well. Emily Reinhardt, a 6-footer, middle hitter, the senior for Yankton. A senior on the right side, primarily at 5'7", is Molly Savvy, and Britta Pietola, a 5'11" senior, hitting from the middle as well. When the Governors played in Yankton a month ago, I don't believe they had Macy Drotzman, a 5'10" sophomore, hitting from the middle, but I thought I saw number 3 warming up down there. I thought Macy was injured, but we may include, and we may very well see Macy Drotzman in here as well for the Yankton Gazelles. I just asked Coach Chelsea Law if her starting lineup was the same, and she said, yep. So we just went with that. But we may see Macy Drotzman, if I was seeing correctly, on the floor here tonight. The Gazelles head coach is Chelsea Law, assisted by Heidi Savvy, Leslie Hale, and Kelly Hyder. And again, 14-13 they are, the number 12 seed. Their opponent, the number 5 seed, Pierre Governors, are Envirotech starting lineups for the Govs. Coming back after you hear this from Envirotech in Pierre.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com and use their mobile app Waste Connect, or check their website, or even get a robocall for collection schedule changes due to weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Envirotech starters for the Governors, and how sweet it is to keep that lineup intact all season long with the setters, including Elise Christofferson, the sophomore, and the reigning Pierre Area Coaches Association Athlete of the Week. Elise has been playing well. Actually, that may have been changed as of today, but Elise Christofferson along with Lily Sanchez, the junior, up front. Lily will do some hitting from the right side as well. Also hitters up front include Remington Price, the junior, on the outside. Reese Terwilliger, the middle hitter and middle blocker, along with McKenna Schleckaway. Terwilliger, the sophomore, Schleck, the junior, in the middle. Jenna Bush, the senior, on the outside right, and Avery Kaiser, the leading scorer, the outside hitter for the Governors. Price, Sanchez, Schleckaway, Christofferson, Kaiser, Bush, Terwilliger in the rotation, along with libero Addison Cumbo, the senior, for the Governors. Should mention Peyton Mosier is the libero, I believe, for the Yankton Gazelles, a 5'4" sophomore as well. Number 5 seed at 15-5 of the Pierre Governors. Tiffany Stoser, head coach, assisted by Alexis Terwilliger, Brianna Kuzler, and Chloe Kaiser. Those are your Envirotech starting lineups. The other starting lineup is the naming of tonight's game officials. Our Law on the Court, sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office. We'll hear from them, or we'll give you the game officials in 2 minutes, but we'll pause for our national anthem, and we're back with more of our pregame show. This is Pierre Postseason Volleyball.
With more and more people being at home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and the like, go to consumer.sd.gov. With questions, contact South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986, or email consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
Push it, pull it, drag it, haul it, tow it. Just get your trade to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Right now, your trade is worth at least $2,500. If it's got a VIN number and on 4 wheels, we'll give you $2,500 for it when you trade it in at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Don't wait. This special won't last long. Get $2,500 when you trade yours in at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayfordtoyota.com. Minute one, $2,500 trade per deal. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Comtech has your technology solutions. Check out their showroom in Pierre, located conveniently behind Walmart, and see what you have been missing. There's a large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security and telecommunications systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. They wish the Pierre Governors best of luck at Comtech. Come see what you have been missing.
Back at Rick's High Gym, you just heard from Comtech in Pierre. They sponsor the first serve of each of our sets. We'll get to that momentarily. But our first order of business, once again, is to cover our law on the court tonight from the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection. Tonight's net officials will be Sandy Negebauer and Sharon Ferry. And in the corners, our line judges Todd Sandel and Nicole Bowman, licensed and assigned by the South Dakota High School Activities Association to officiate high school volleyball. Tonight's law on the court. Thanks to them for doing what is very often a thankless job in officiating high school sports. Sandy Negebauer, Sharon Ferry, Todd Sandel, Nicole Bowman, tonight's game officials from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. So all that's left is to tip this one off. We do remind you that we're driven by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety of the state of South Dakota, reminding us all to be safe, drive smart, slow the drive, and arrive alive as well, especially for those who might be traveling to Vermilion tomorrow. The Governor football team in the Dakota Dome, once again, they take on T-Area in a matchup that'll be heard right here on River 92.7, 6:45 tomorrow, and a 7:30 kickoff. So I hope you can join us for that. But again, that reminder from the Office of Highway Safety. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball. Your official voice of the Governors is River 92.7, KGFX FM. Pierre, a member of DRG Media Group. And we are live streaming with the help of our friends at Live Ticket at drgnews.com. And the River 92.7 page, the DRG News app, and the River 92.7 page also available. That's downloadable and sponsored by the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule. We should mention the broadcast of this playoff game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. The Pierre Governors, the 5 seed at 15-5. The Yankton Gazelles, winners of 3 straight over T-Area, Brookings, and Watertown to close out the season. They're 14-13. They come in as the number 12 seed. We mentioned again, the winner of this match will play the winner of Brandon Valley and Rapid City Stevens, a match going on in Brandon tonight, and that'll be in the first round of the state volleyball tournament next Friday. The 4-5 match, or the whatever the case would be the second match of the day in that first round of the state AA. And keep in mind, if you go to Rapid City next week, hopefully Pierre fans will have that opportunity to follow their team as well. But all 3 matches or all 3 classes will be playing volleyball at the same time. SODAC 16 night for Class A and B occurred on Tuesday night, a couple of nights ago. And Platte Geddes and Burke are playing one match in the Class B ranks. Chester Area against Coleman Egan, Warner against Aberdeen Christian, and then Arlington against Faulkton Area. We'll be doing Faulkton Area matches on DRG Media Group KMLO. The Class A bracket is set. Top seed once again, Sioux Falls Christian. They'll go against Parkston. Wagner goes against Hill City. Then Garrettson against Elkton Lake Benton, and Dakota Valley against Hamlin. The Governor student body in red, white, and blue here for Veterans Day. Once again, thank you, veterans, for all you've done for us. We are set and ready for high school volleyball with a trip to the state tournament on the line here on SODAC 16 evening. Once again, with Live Ticket live streaming with Heather Williams in studio. She'll keep us up and running. I'm Brian Oakland. Let's get it going. The Governors will hit from left to right, wearing home white with the green numbers, black trunks. Yankton in road black with the red numbers and white trim. They'll return as you watch the full court view from your right to left. Our first serve will be brought to you by Comtech, Communications and Electronic Services in Pierre. Final rotations will be set and verified by Sharon Ferry, our scorers table floor official. Sandy Negebauer, once again on the ladder. She'll be the R1 this evening. Yankton brings in their libero, Peyton Mosier, and they're ready to serve. And Macy Drotzman, I believe, was announced in that starting lineup. But the first serve from Comtech from Camille McDermott of the Yankton Gazelles, and Avery Kaiser on the first attempt to return, a little bit short, and McDermott will start with an ace. So Yankton gets just the start that they had hoped for. The Governors will try and get a better return this time. Lob serve across. Kaiser plays a good pass up to Lily Sanchez. The first swing to Remington Price, and just like that, the Governors are on the board. And a 1-1 tie. Get that first one out of your mind, and the Governors getting in rhythm on that second point. Just what they want. They'll get their first rotation as Price will go back to the back row to be the first server for the Governors. Played up by Yankton and Jordan Salvatore to the setter, but down the line go the Gazelles, and Chloe McDermott gets a good angle down as this one had no chance of being played up by the Govs. McDermott at 5'10", the senior, but getting up high and getting a sharp angle down. She rotates back to serve. Price tries to play it, retreating, but a little bit late in getting to it, and another ace here for Yankton as McDermott went down the near side, her left side. 3-1, Yankton has the lead. McDermott, line drive here, played by Christofferson all the way back to the net. Yankton tried to put it over, but it was a miss, and Elise Christofferson will get the point off of the return of serve, an errant return of serve at that. But I think the Governors may have gotten a break here, too. That somebody might have gotten a little too close to the net there. But 2 serving, 3. Addison Cumbo serving for the first time. Yankton back up through the block. Price gets it up into the air as Christofferson pushes it forward. Cleared away by Avery Kaiser. Now the tip up front for the Gazelles. Nothing doing. Christofferson to Kaiser down the line. Mosier leans and digs it up, though. Now Salvatore will swing. Cumbo reaches for a nice dig. Now it is back from Christofferson to Sanchez. A little too much on the set here from Elise Christofferson, though. Lily Sanchez toward the ladder, unable to get it back across. That's an exciting point, but it'll go to Yankton. A one and done for the Govs in serve. It's 4, serving 2 as Cumbo will play the serve up here. Sanchez close to the net, puts it across on the second touch. Yankton sets up Salvatore. That's blocked back to the Gazelles. Now on the move, the slide to the right, no good for Jillian Schulte, the 5'8" senior who is in off the bench. She'll miss low and into the net, and the Governors will get the point here. Rally point, 3 serving 4. Lily Sanchez will rotate back. Elise Christofferson will rotate up, but she'll be subbed in for by Jenna Bush. Now Sanchez's first serve of the night. Got a little too much on it. It'll sail long, and Yankton maintaining the slim lead. 5-3 for the Gazelles. And this is Schulte to serve, but she missed her first swing of the night low and into the net. She'll miss her first serve of the night low and into the net. Yankton returns the favor of an errant serve, and the Governors will send Avery Kaiser back behind the service line. Left to right, Kaiser, as usual, up the middle, serving, but an angled right effort on the serve. That was a hot shot, but a good play up by Chloe McDermott. Now a palm shot away for Remy Price. Free ball back to the Govs. Sanchez, quick set. It is Reese Terwilliger. Blistering one to the back row. The point to the Governors, and their first service point of the night ties it up at 5-5. Good timing there with Sanchez and Terwilliger, and Reese is one of those players who it is key to get that first one down. Here's a hot shot serve from Kaiser. Misplayed by Chloe McDermott, and the Governors have their first ace, and a timeout to be taken by the Gazelles. It's a little 3-point run right now for Pierre. They have their first lead of the night in set number 1, 6-5. Timeouts on the floor and on our broadcast, brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling. Get a Coke and be back in 30 seconds. This is Governor Volleyball.
Lynn's Dakota Mart Sporting Goods in the lower level of the store is the place hunters and...
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Well, in a match of this magnitude and with so much on the line, you're going to have your early jitters. Look like the Governors might have had some of that. Hopefully for their sake, that's been kind of worked out here with the last 3 points in nice fashion, finishing that last segment with an ace by Avery Kaiser. Kaiser serves it away out of the timeout. Yankton has to free ball it back. Here's a swing for Jenna Bush through the block and down, and Jenna, the senior, first point of the night. Pierre has 4 kills now from 4 different players. As Sanchez assists on this one. Kaiser continues the run, now 4 strong. Another line drive that Peyton Mosier will play up into the air. Running under it, Camille McDermott to Jordan Salvatore. And Salvatore with a nice angle from left to right or from near court to far. That'll end that rally for the Governors. And the point to the Gazelles, 6 serving 7. It is Salvatore back to serve. Kaiser is there to play it up. Sanchez has to run it down. Price gets a swing through the block, and that'll end up in the student body section on the near side. Point to Price, her second. And a quick one and done for Yankton in serve. Terwilliger will rotate to serve. 8-6, Governors lead very early here. Set number 1, playing to 25. Every serve results in a point. Second touch is over from Camille McDermott, but the Governors were ready for it. Now Price punches one away. Mosier up to McDermott. They'll leave it in the middle, and a first swing here from Macy Drotzman, the 5'10 sophomore, good athlete. Again, did not play when the Governors were in Yankton 4 weeks ago due to injury, but she looked good on that one. And the Governors settle for 1 in serve. Now Mosier's turn 7, serving 8. Kaiser plays it up to Sanchez, out to Price. Nothing doing on that one. Here's McDermott. Chloe, and a good shot as Kaiser tried to punch it up into the air, but it's over to the scorer's table. Chloe McDermott scores her second kill, and we're back to an 8-8 tie. Neither team has led by more than 2 points so far, and I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how this match goes all night long. Price to Sanchez, back to Price, not much on it. Salvatore sets it up, Camille McDermott to Chloe McDermott, and Chloe's got another one. Out of the reach of the lunging Avery Kaiser, and Yankton now with 3 in a row is back in front, 9 serving 8. There's Peyton Mosier. The Yankton Lib serves again. Kaiser retreats, gets it to Sanchez. Outside left, Price tries to get more on it, but Mosier is there. Now McDermott from the 10-foot line swings, but Cumbo will get over and dig that one out. Sanchez out to Price, down the line, good. Left side attack here for Remy Price, who has her third. And that'll bring up side out, give the Governors the serve back, and a 9-9 tie. As Avery Kaiser needs to tie the shoe. Now Christofferson back in. She'll play the back row. Jenna Bush is out. Good run for Jenna through the front line. Christofferson serve played up. A 10-foot attack swing. Nothing on it, though. Britta Pietola a little bit short. The second error for the Gazelles. And a service point to the Govs, who lead 10-9. Christofferson ready to go again. She'll use the left half of the service line. Angle it back. Good serve, but with reflex, Yankton clears away the second touch. Now Price on the floor will clear it out for Pierre. McDermott will set up outside. Chloe McDermott, tapper, blocked, kept alive. Sanchez swings, but Yankton is there to block. Now they try to put it away on the loose ball, but Kaiser was there. Price off the net, kept alive. Chloe McDermott wants it back. Swing low into the net, and the Governors will get a spirited point despite the error by the Gazelles. Pierre with good defense throughout that point. Yankton had some good swings. They had that opportunity after the block went back over, and Kaiser had a good set dig. Now 11-9 Govs as a lob serve here by Christofferson, played up by Mosier. In the middle, Pietola was blocked, but Kaiser keeps one off the floor with the lunge. Pushed away by Sanchez. Back to McDermott. Block. Good. Governors. Schleckaway, McKenna Schleckaway and Lily Sanchez are both up there on the right side of the Governor line. Huge swing by Chloe McDermott. Big block, but it goes all the way over the entire Yankton roster. But it finds its way down a foot fair in the back end line. 12-9 Governors. Now as they've scored 4 in a row again. Free ball on the return, not in system were the Gazelles. Here's Sanchez taking a swing and just a little bit long from the right side. Second error for the Governors. Both of them, in fact, on attacks by Lily Sanchez. Missed once low, but not really her fault. This one, bit of a miss, but she'll be back. 12-10, Govs lead, but Yankton with the serve. Here's the first swing from McKenna Schleckaway tonight, and that's good. Assisted by Christofferson. Schleckaway into the scoring column, the fifth different Governor to score a point in the kill column. Now 13-10. Full rotation complete. Remy Price shimmies one over the net. McDermott blocked. 1, 2, 3. Not enough for the Gazelles. Give it to Kaiser and to Schleckaway this time. And another timeout will be taken as the Governor defense coming to life. Trying to build a bit of a lead. They have a 14-10 advantage. Set number 1, a Coca-Cola timeout on the floor as we take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Governor.
The Pierre Fire Department has a strong and proud history of volunteering for our community since 1881. We have some great men and women who are serving our community, and we are always looking for more quality volunteers. No experience is necessary, as we provide training locally. If you are looking for the next adventure and an opportunity to serve your community, volunteer today. It's as easy as calling 605-773-7401 to get started.
Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre.
First set, welcome back to Riggs High Gym. We'll keep an eye on all of the other scores that are of the matches that are going on tonight. We did mention Sioux Falls Roosevelt sweeping Watertown. Also in Sioux Falls, Lincoln has defeated Aberdeen Central tonight 3-1. So 2 berths into the state tournament are good. Here's Price with a lob serve, but going deep. Yankton thought it would be long. It's on the end line, and that's an ace out of the timeout for Remington Price as the Governors lead by 5, 15-10. Remy ready to go again. Another lob punched across. Mosier can't get to it enough to get it up into the air as Remington Price pitches the changeup, and that's good for an ace. 16-10. 4 in a row here for the Governors. Just when we said that we didn't think this match, or we wouldn't be surprised if this match wouldn't be more than a 2-point difference at any point of the night. Yankton has that ability, but Remington Price gets another serve. This one was played up, but there was no second touch. Miscommunication, and 3 aces in a row for Price. Now another bit of a misplay. Free ball back. Price will get the first touch. Up to Christofferson. Leaves it for Sanchez. A 2-hand shove. Camille McDermott first touch. Then a Mosier pass to Chloe McDermott. There's Kaiser. Now Sanchez tried to get that second touch over. Might have thought she was closer to the net than she really was, but probably had an easy setup. Just trying to catch him off guard, but a miss here for Sanchez. That'll bring a 5-point rally in serve to an end by the Governors. Close to a foot fault here, but Chloe McDermott will get an ace out of the reach of Addison Cumbo. That's kind of what Yankton needs. That's a second McDermott ace tonight. Actually, it's the third McDermott ace if you count the one from Camille McDermott as well. 17-12, Pierre by 5. McDermott lines this one across. Cumbo to Christofferson. Kaiser swings hard, and Mosier to the student body in red, white, and blue. No good there. Kaiser's first ace of the night. Believe it or not, Avery Kaiser becomes the 6th Governor to get a kill tonight. Your leading scorer, and that means everybody else doing a pretty good job. 18-12, now Govs by 6. Cumbo serves. They'll play it up to the net. And a miss low here by Schulte, who's had her struggles to start early on tonight. That's a point to the Governors. They lead 19-12. The touchdown lead here so far. Cumbo taking her time, ready to go. Lines this one across. It's right back to the Govs, and Terwilliger, I was going to say Schleckaway, but it's Reese Terwilliger licking her chops and hammering one home. A peanut butter cup for Reese Terwilliger. And the 20-12 lead. Governors opening it up. Starting to get real comfortable here in the first set. Net serve. It crawls across. Good effort. Peyton Mosier to get it up in the air. Now Salvatore with the bump pass, and she'll take it. Hits it off of the net, but the cross-court shot is down for the kill. Kill number 6 for Yankton, number 2 for Salvatore, both on those sharp angled cross-court efforts. 20-13, Pierre by 7. Sanchez setting up. Kaiser on the run, and Kaiser not to be denied. Avery Kaiser came from a long way. I wasn't so sure she'd be able to reach for that swing, but she got it down with authority through that Yankton block. Fast-paced offense looking good for the Govs. A one-and-done for Yankton. Pierre leads by 8. It's 21-13. Sanchez, the server. McDermott will set up. Drotzman tips across. Sanchez gets there. Now Price will push it up. Kaiser down the line. Mosier, self-defense. Good effort. Salvatore will take a swing. Cumbo will deny. Sanchez, tough play. Got it to Kaiser. Little tapper is over. Yankton with an opportunity. Salvatore will go cross court, but this one lobbing upward and outward. It'll go long. Another point to Pierre. 22-13. Game number 1 on the way to 25. 3 to go here for the Govs in a game that was 8-9. Yankton had the lead. But Pierre has really gotten in some good rhythm. Yankton with another mistake on a misplay of a pass. Miss into the net by Salvatore. And the Governors lead by 10. Didn't see this coming, to be honest. When I said that 2 points would be the norm, as Sanchez will send a serve along. Well, maybe 2 points is asking a lot for a close match, but really did not see double figures in any leads tonight. Don't count this Yankton team out, even if they don't make it back to win this first set, though. Jillian Schulte will serve. Terwilliger in the back row is there. She'll move her way up front for the swing. It's down, and the Governors have reached set point here. Sanchez with the assist, her 5th in this set, unofficially Terwilliger's 3rd kill. And it's 24-14 Governors. Kaiser to serve. She had a great run earlier in serve. Drotzman takes the swing. Kaiser in the middle back has it. Bush for the finish. Good. Game number 1 to the Governors. A beautiful back set by Lily Sanchez, and the Governors with Jenna Bush with a hot shot finish. Claim game number 1 on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. Sodax 16-9. It's Pierre 25. Yankton 14. The Governors lead 1-0. Gales Gas Service of Pierre with that scoreboard. So you listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and DRGnews.com. Sports broadcast brought to you by your Pierre Sports marketing partners, who include Midco, Maher Law Office, Kelly Retirement Home, First Dakota National Bank, Delta Dental, Comtech, Kathy Sonnenschein Properties, Capital City Campus, Anderson Rumsa Dental, American Bank and Trust, and All Around Graphics in Pierre, your Pierre Sports marketing partners. We pause for 90 seconds. Go to the second next. The Governors strike first in Sodax 16-9 from Ringside.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities, from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup? Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Back at Riggs High Gym, game number 2 about to come up here. The Governors, who were down at 9-8 at one point in that first set, finish on a 17-5 rally. And they storm from a little bit behind and claim game number 1, 25-14. Comtech first served by Remy Price and the Governors, but Yankton on a bump set spike effort will get the return. And in the middle, it looked like Britta Pietola with the kill, even though Pierre was in the net. Could be an error, but benefit of the doubt. But now a service error in the net goes Camille McDermott. And we'll have a 1-1 start here to game number 2. 4 weeks ago tonight, these two teams played in Yankton. Pierre got the sweep, and Yankton scored 20-plus in all 3 sets. It's a good job by Sanchez to cover up a block. Now Kaiser with a big swing. Dig is up into the rafters, but Peyton Mosier can't handle it from there. Hot shot, Avery Kaiser. The Governors are a well-oiled machine right now with a lot of swings like that. We'll give Kaiser the kill here, which is her third, and they gave it to her on the board as well. Pierre had 12 kills in that first set. Nobody with more than 3. Price and Terwilliger led the way. Here's a top spin palm shot over by the Gazelles. Kaiser wants another one. Mistimed her jump just a little bit. Camille McDermott gets it up in the air. It's Chloe McDermott with the set assist, or attempt. But now the Governors will get it into Sanchez, who gets it to Reese Terwilliger, and Reese burns another one home. So the Governors open up a 3-1 lead here in the second. Yankton scored the first one here in this second set. Nice serve here. That is a perfect placed serve by Addison Cumbo. A line drive over the net. Peyton Mosier had no chance. Cumbo with the ace. Ace number 5 for the Governors. Remy Price has 3 of those. Kaiser has one as well. Now 4-1 here in the second. Up the middle goes Cumbo. She'll angle it to the left. Mosier gets it to McDermott this time. Now Chloe McDermott on the slide, and that one through the set dig attempt of Lily Sanchez, who's called for the double hit. Good call here as Chloe McDermott will score her 4th kill. Yankton with only 6 kills in that first set after they got up to a great start, but now Chloe McDermott with a perfectly placed serve out of the reach of the back row of the Governors. She angled that one from left to right. McDermott's 3rd ace. Governors will have to cover this one up. Price was yelling out. Christofferson made a good play. Now the slide to Terwilliger, but Yankton gets into the blocking game. Here's an ace block up front, left side by Macy Drotzman. Ryan Munson says Salvatore. Perhaps they were both up there. 4-4. Yankton back even after Pierre got an early 4-1 advantage. Kaiser will palm one away. Not much on it. Salvatore will swing, but she'll try to pull the string, and that is up into the net. No good for Jordan Salvatore. I think that's a case right there. If you're a hitter, and this isn't picking on Salvatore, this would be advice for anybody. If you're a hitter, you got to pull the trigger on something like that. And Salvatore just thought, well, she'll try to tap it over, but got a little tentative on it, and it didn't make it. 5-4, Governors lead. Yankton swinging up front. Cumbo and Sanchez collide, but they get it up into the air. Kept alive by Bush. Free balled out by Kaiser. Now a chance for Salvatore through the Governor block. Bush will keep it alive. Sanchez outside Kaiser. Great job by the libero Peyton Mosier. Now Salvatore taking that swing we were just discussing. Now back up front. Tapper. Block. Good. Governors will score. Terwilliger and Kaiser are both there with that defensive presence. It's one thing we asked in particular Chelsea Law about it in our conversation with the Yankton head coach. That Governor block, something that they've been riding all season long. And, of course, the Gazelles are always going to be aware of that Pierre block. Now here's McDermott from the back row swinging, blocked and kept alive up front by Terwilliger. But Sanchez sets up outside Kaiser. She's dug out. Now up front, and a good shot here. But Todd Sandel rules it long. It was inbounds, says Nicole Bowman. Todd Sandel thought it might have been long, and the officials will have to discuss. The swing here by Britta Pietaluk. At first glance, I thought that one might be fair, but as hot as these shots will come, it's tough to see. From a sideline standpoint, Nicole Bowman ruled in, and I think rightly so. From an inline standpoint, Todd Sandel ruling it out, and it'll be a Pierre point. Sandel saw it well. 7-4. The Governors now with 3 straight, and that's a miss by Pietaluk. Is how that'll be ruled. Lily Sanchez will continue and serve. The Governors on a 3-0 run. McDermott played it up. Here's Salvatore. The block was there, but this one stays low, and it won't clear the net. No touch by the Governors. Sandy Negebauer on the ladder. Got that one right in front of her, and the Governors will score again. Important for the Gazelles to try to keep pace as much as possible. Here's a lift on the serve, and the hot shot by Sanchez eats up Chloe McDermott. Lily has her first service ace of the night. It'll be 9-4 now, 5 straight for the Governors in green and white. Left to right. Sanchez softens this one up. McDermott up to McDermott. Camille to Pietola. A run down here for Price. Combo with a big shot, and it's over. We play on. Now Yankton will get back in system. Salvatore swings and scores to the back end line. Good job by the Gazelles to keep their composure on that point after a lot of hustling and scrambling on the Governor's side, but it's Pietola who will score her second kill. 9-5 our score. 5 in a row. Comes to an end by the Govs. We'll see if they can get a quick side out back. Cumbo will play the serve up to Sanchez. Ranging back is Terwilliger. Gets it across. Salvatore on the swing. Goes long, though. And the Gazelles will miss for the 4th time in this second set, fairly early. And it looked like a timeout to be called, and it will. I was just going to say, Yankton had a lot of errors the last time these two teams met. They had 6 in the first set. 4 of the first 10 of the Governors' points are Yankton errors here in game number 2. The Govs up a set. They lead the second 10-5. A Coca-Cola timeout is in play. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Cross.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
And that one stays in the net. Governor Volleyball brought to you by your Pierre Sports marketing sponsors, including Bank West, the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, and the Dairy Queen. Here's Price with a big swing left side, and the Governors will get it right back. Sanchez to Price. Lily was, I'm trying to keep track of assists, a little bit better than usual, but Lily was 7 of those, and Remy Price with kill number 4. Have it back. It's Terwilliger's turn in serve. McDermott gets low. Sends Camille McDermott running. Now the Governors will have to retreat a bit, and they'll free ball it back in return. Terwilliger played up by McDermott, and now a second hit, or a double hit, called on Camille McDermott. She tried to get that second touch over. And a bit of a miss here. Thought that was a good play. And the Governors lead 12-6. Terwilliger. Next serve a little bit wide to her right. Out of bounds on the near side. And Yankton will take it back. That's 4 errors in serve for Pierre this so far. They still lead by 5 here in game number 2. Up a set as well. Kaiser up to Sanchez. Bush reaches, adjusts, and gets it across and down. Just a little tap as it turned out for Jenna Bush. It wasn't the best set this time by Sanchez, but Bush with the long arms able to reach and tap it over through the block and down point to the Governors and side out. Jenna is out. Elise Christofferson is in to serve. She gets it away. Here's Drotzman. Good angle. Combo. Kaiser both diving, and Remington Price will clear it away. Yankton will try again. McDermott is outside left, but she is blocked and denied. Now Sanchez outside Terwilliger. Oh, that one was going to go long, but Peyton Mosier tried to put it up into the air, and the Governors get a big break. The slide kill here for Reese Terwilliger is her 5th. And Christofferson with another serve here. 14-7 Govs. Reese goes deep, but Salvatore gets it up into the air. Now a second touch, too close to the net. The bump pass from the back row, and no third play out of it. And there's Chelsea Law's biggest fear, the Yankton head coach. We talked about the first time these two teams met. Too many unforced errors. Coach Law alluded to that in our pregame conversation. Little lob is across here this time from Christofferson. McDermott with a good rhythm this time. She gets that one past Cumbo. And Chloe McDermott scores her 5th of the night. And the Governors continue to put 2, maybe 3 together at a time, at least. 3 on that service run, and they lead by 7 here in game 2. 15-8, Peyton Mosier serves. Straight up the middle to Kaiser. Price clears it away. Now Schleckaway off the net, cleared back by Christofferson on touch number 2. Here comes McDermott for the Gazelles. 2 wide on the cross-court effort, near to far. Now, there's one of those errors that is born out of a good effort, but just missing are the Gazelles, and the Governors have side out once again, leading 16-8. But Yankton now with 7 errors in this second set after 6 registered in the first. Schleckaway will try. Slide outside right. That's good. As Sanchez continues to feed, it's McKenna Schleckaway with the point. Here right now, leading 17-8. And again, a bit of a surprise here. Here's Price missing into the net, her first service error. We will throw this point out there, too, and you got to give Yankton as much credit as possible. They showed up here a little bit late, I think, by most team standards. Less than an hour shy of game time, but think about the winds that are howling today in all of South Dakota. And Yankton has to take what is already about a 4-hour bus ride from Yankton to Pierre, and it was made only longer by most likely slower speeds. Here's Cumbo with a great dig after Yankton had some pretty good defense on a swing by Pierre. Back to McDermott. McDermott to McDermott, that is. Camille to Chloe, but Pierre will defend. Now Kaiser gets another swing up front left. Mosier close to the student body. McDermott can't keep it alive. Good hustle over there, but Avery Kaiser will get another kill. So it is a bit of an unfortunate circumstance for the Governors, or for the Gazelles, rather, being the team on the road here on Sodak's 16 night. 18-9, Pierre leading as Cumbo serves. McDermott, dig by Cumbo through that block. It's back to the Gazelles. McDermott's over to the left side, and a missed dig attempt here by Christofferson. That'll be the kill for McDermott that she thought she had over on the right side. Side out back to Yankton here. 10 serving 18. Now Chloe McDermott, probably the swinger you fear the most if you're Pierre, is rotated back, but she's also the server you fear the most. And net serve that is down in front of the outstretched arm of Remy Price in the back row. Ace for McDermott is her 4th on the night. Price herself has 3 to lead Pierre. Another net serve here, but Remy gets underneath it. Sanchez pushes it cross court, but Kaiser a little bit low. That is the first error for the Governors, hitting error here in this second game. They only had 3 in the first. They played very clean so far. Still want to minimize those, though. Don't want to give Yankton any momentum back on that side of the net, as McDermott will go on the angle to the right as Christofferson lets it fall. And a good decision there. It's wide and out of bounds. So McDermott with 4 aces, but her first service error tonight. Gazelles had 3 on that run, but Governors lead by 7 again. 19 serving 12. Here comes Sanchez, but Lily struggling in serve a little bit. Her 3rd error. Again, Pierre, as always, trying to be aggressive with the serves. Sometimes they'll pitch some change-ups, but you still got to get them across. 6-point lead. Terwilliger played this one up. She got it right back. Sanchez, or was that even Kaiser who got a set assist? I've got to go with the benefit of the doubt in Sanchez, but Reese Terwilliger with that first play up. And very few people hit harder than Reese. 20-13 our score. Kaiser's turn to serve. Peyton Mosier played it up. There's a good swing. Jordan Salvatore. The bump pass on the assist from Camille McDermott. Salvatore gets that sharp angle down. So a one and done for Pierre here. And again, when we say Peyton Mosier, of course, Pierre fans may be thinking of Brian Mosier, who is the athletic director. Happens to be his birthday today, too. Happy birthday, Mr. A.D., sir. But Peyton Mosier, the libero for the Gazelles. She got the first touch here. Here's a swing for Macy Drotzman. Good pass to set it up. She was off the net. Yankton wants a tip, but the players aren't asking for it. It's a few fans in the stands that aren't going to get that. That's a miss in swing. And the Governors trading side outs, maintaining a 6, or in this case now a 7-point lead. 21-14. Terwilliger's serve played up. Salvatore with a good swing across. Kaiser digs in the back row. Price with a swing up front. Now a backhand effort, but this one will go to Pierre, and they say over the net. And Sandy Negebauer. What is the ruling here? I think, they're going to replay that serve. So an errant whistle. The Yankton fans want that point, but I think Pierre was taken away from an opportunity to play that point when that whistle blew. Here's a back row attack coming for Kaiser. That is inside the line, and it's good. Back row attack, good for Kaiser. And the Governors continue to cruise here in the second set. Kill number 5 for Kaiser. 22-14. Terwilliger ready to go again. Mosier will get to this one. Up to McDermott. Now outside Salvatore. And that one is down on the Yankton side. Don't think it made it across, even though the Governors had a block set up once again. 23-14. Terwilliger left to right. Misses this one a little bit low. The service error numbers for the Governors have reached 7. That's a little bit higher than anything they've done here recently. They had some high service error numbers early to mid-season, but they've cleaned that up a bit. Tonight, obviously, it's trying to stay aggressive. And it hasn't hurt them all that bad. They still lead by 8. McDermott is dug out. Here's a swing back. It's over from Sanchez. Drotzman tries to crush one home, but mistimed the jump. That one lobbed upward first. That's not a good thing if you're a hitter up front. And another long hit here by the Gazelles, and a side out to the Governors to set them up with game point here in the second set. 24-15, Christofferson serve. Played up to McDermott outside. Chloe with the swing. Cumbo digs it up high. Kaiser with time to run it down. Price will back bump on the free ball out. Schulte, McDermott, Chloe with another attempt here, and this one will be the kill as Cumbo will send it back to the scorer's table. Swingers will keep on swinging, and that's what McDermott had to do on that play. That's a good keep alive there for the Gazelles. But they've got a hill to climb here, down by 8. Set point number 2 for the Governors, trying to go up 2. Christofferson back to Schleckaway. Mosier digs in the back row. Now Camille McDermott. 2. Pietala long, and the Governors will claim game number 2 on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. It's Pierre 25, the Gazelles 16. The Governors up 2 sets to none. 2 down, 1 to go to the state AA tournament. Halftime here in our broadcast, but Governor Volleyball brought to you in part by your Pierre Sports marketing partners, including Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, Iceberg Funeral Home.
Scott Darno with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The paint store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The paint store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The paint store, same great paint, same great services.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
I think the Governors would have more kills, but Yankton had 11 hitting errors plus a couple of service errors in that game as well. So a little bit of help to the Governors here, and that was one of the Achilles heels of the Gazelles the last time these two teams met. Here's Student Body still on their feet. Here we go to Game 3. Our Comtech first serve put in play by Camille McDermott of the Gazelles. You get a little tapper by Remy Price through the block and down, and there's another example, or maybe a good example, of the kind of night it is and has turned out to be for the Pierre Governors here on their home floor. Govs at 15-5 on the season. Percentage-wise, there's a miss here. Is there a touch? I think McDermott might have thought so, but there is not. 2-0 start here, but win percentage-wise, I think you go back to those 07 and 08 seasons when the Governors made state championships, coming up short. But other than that, this season might be one of the best seasons that the Governors have ever had. Here's Sanchez pushing out. Kaiser, good. Boom! Avery Kaiser from Lily Sanchez. You know when things are going well for the Governors, when Avery Kaiser is not running away with the kill lead on the Governor's stat sheet. She and Terwilliger lead with 6. Here's another miss for the Gazelles as McDermott on the right side goes a little bit too long. You got to think Yankton with a little bit of adrenaline here on a couple of swings by McDermott, but there are no 10 or 15 or 25-point kills, so McDermott got to play her game a little bit more. There's another swing, loose ball at the net, and Sanchez puts it home. The dig by Salvatore back to the scorer's table. Lily Sanchez actually with her first kill of the night. The first 5 to the Governors here in game number 3 as Price will continue to bring it. Left to right, Mosier will play it up. McDermott back outside. Good swing here by Molly Savvy, who we haven't heard from in a while. Here's a miss on the right side. Near side by Schleckaway, didn't miss by much. First error for the Governors here in game 3. They only had 1 in that second set. They only had 3 in the first. Chloe McDermott rotates to serve. Christofferson will play it up. Too much on it. It's back over and out of bounds. That is ace number 5 for Chloe McDermott. Nothing too fancy on that one, though. And just a bit of a misplay by the Govs. Christofferson will try again. This one a good pass. Back to Sanchez. Schleckaway swings. Right side through the block. Loose ball. There's a dive by Christofferson to keep one alive. The Govs get a free ball away. Now Camille outside to Salvatore, but missing in the net. Might have been either a bit of an adjustment in midair for Jordan Salvatore, or maybe she just took her eye off the ball. Unfortunately, Yankton will settle for 2 on that service run. Now 6 serving 2. For Cumbo, who serves. She'll hook this one to her left and out of bounds. A miss in serve for Addison Cumbo. And a quick return to the serve. Back to Yankton. Right to left. Pietala serving this time. A good one, but played up by the Governors. Terwilliger unable to clear it across. Salvatore again through the block. Sanchez keeps it alive. Christofferson is there as well. Pushed away by Sanchez. Now McDermott again outside. Savick denied. Sanchez loose ball, couldn't get it home. Now Chloe McDermott with the bump pass. Cleared away. Pierre with an opportunity. Kaiser will swing. Bump high up into the air. Pietala back up, and that's a free ball across again. Now Kaiser, oh my goodness, almost decapitated a Gazelle in the back row, but Yankton was able to play it. Now Terwilliger misses the quick set, and the Governors with the hitting error. What an effort in the back row from Britta Pietala, staring down the bullet of Avery Kaiser to keep it alive. And Yankton gets the point. Pietala ready to serve again. This one lobs deep. Cumbo retreats, plays it up, and a miss here by Terwilliger. First time all night we're seeing the Governors just maybe get a little bit tentative. You got to credit the Gazelles. A little bit of a conversation between Kaiser and Terwilliger with the bench. Oh, my goodness. Huge play, Sanchez. The Governors return the serve back to and over the net. Yankton tried to hammer it home, but Sanchez sees it coming. She gets up and ace blocks one back home. Talk about a momentum swing right there. Yankton gets back within one at 6-5 of the Governors with the rally point. Side out, up 7-5. Defensive point to Pierce. Salvatore misses again. That set was there at the 10-foot line, but Jordan Salvatore, too many times tonight, just been a little bit tentative, wanting to make the perfect swing or the perfect placement. And a 3-point lead to the Govs. 8-5. Sanchez serves one away. It's played up. Back out to the right side, but Pierre there with a dig. Sanchez bumps one up into the air. Pierre will free ball in the return. Mosier, McDermott. Camille tries to get it across, but Sanchez covers it up. Now 10-foot line. Swing to Kaiser. It's good. That's Price with the set assist. Avery Kaiser with the finish. Not a lot on that one, but through the block and down in a good spot. And the Governors up their lead to 9-5. Yankton has to take their first timeout here in game number 3. A timeout on the floor. Timeout's brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling. We'll take a 30-second break. Back with more as the Govs try to sweep here on Sodak's 16 night. This is Governor Postseason Volleyball.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Governors back here at Riggs High Gym. Good to have you with us. Looking for 3 straight over the Yankton Gazelles, leading 9-5 in the third. They won the first 2, 25-14 and 25-16. We'll try to pass along scores when we get the chance, but Lily Sanchez continues this service run. Yankton will return, but Pierre defends. Now Jenna Bush gets an opportunity, and then in trying to keep it alive off of the block, the Gazelles rattle the net. And that'll be an error for the Yankton, their 5th of this set. But Jenna Bush essentially with another score. Now suddenly Pierre with 4 in a row. Started with an ace block by Lily Sanchez, who continues in serve as Mosier gets it to the setter McDermott, and then outside, but a miss for Molly Savvy. Yet another error long. Here, in fact, as we get a little history from our only year and a half going strong. Oh, there was a point given to Yankton on that. The hit was long, but apparently a net violation on the Governors. So we'll wipe away the error for Yankton. We'll give it to Pierre, and instead of 11-5, it'll go 12-6. As Yankton will serve, but again in the net on the miss this time by Jillian Schulte. Talking about our governor history buff, and he's only been here less than 2 years, David Burrell, who tells us that Pierre has had 4 winning seasons. This will be the 5th in the history of Governor volleyball. Kaiser misses one in the net. Back to Yankton it goes. 1998, 2006, 7, and 8. The winning seasons for Governor volleyball. As far as their win percentage goes, there's a kill up front for Chloe McDermott, and what happened there was Sanchez blocked it. It got up into the air, and she wanted to wait for that second hit rather than getting it back up into the air. McDermott will score her 8th kill of the night. 11-8, Yankton trying to keep pace here. This is Terwilliger to Kaiser on the bump, cleared out by Price, and she'll get it right back. Puts it up into the air, gets it back from Sanchez through the block. Mosier puts it back up into the air, though. The good dig. Here's McDermott. Cumbo there to dig in the back row. Sanchez will shove one away. Mosier gets it back in play. Now Schulte at the net, comes up short again. Another unforced error by the Gazelles as Schulte is going to come out. Molly Savvy is back in. The Governors with a side out, leading 12-8. We're in the third. Reese Terwilliger will serve. Mosier adjusts, gets it up into the air, but the second touch is over. Now Price on a pass from the back row from Kaiser. Palms one away. Here comes McDermott on the run, and good. Chloe McDermott. When Yankton needs a point, that's where they're going. And that's where they should go. Chloe McDermott, a 5'10 senior. Of course, every senior in this match trying to avoid playing their final match for their respective schools. Peyton Mosier serves. Bush will get the set up outside, and a good keep alive by McDermott. Palm shot is out. Her feet on the floor. Cumbo. Sanchez down the line. Price is good. Yankton made a heck of a play to keep that block alive, but the Governors get right back in system as Sanchez feeds to Price. And Elise Christofferson back in to serve. 13-9, Pierre by 4. Third set, this one just barely across the net. Mosier plays it up to McDermott, who will leave it for Pietala, but Britta is wide left and out of bounds. Now that's one of them that I wouldn't call unforced. It's just a good effort, but just a miss, and Yankton can ill afford many more of those. Here's Christofferson as she'll lob this one long, just a little bit long. It's out of bounds, a serve error for Pierre. McDermott now outside. Molly Savvy blocked. The Governors had it, but Schleckaway keeps it alive as Yankton got it across. Now Sanchez clears. The Govs will get another opportunity. Kaiser, Christofferson, Sanchez, good. Lily Sanchez from Elise Christofferson, set up by Kaiser, and I thought Avery could have tried to put that one right back, but she played it patiently. And a good idea as the Governors open up a 6-point lead, 17-11. Looking for 3 straight. McDermott, good. This time right side. That one through the block and on the down the line, out of the reach of Cumbo. McDermott in double figures. Well, I've actually got her with 11. The scoreboard says 9. Chloe McDermott will serve. 17-12 Governors in the third. Combo to Christofferson. The shove by Kaiser. Yankton fans think that one wasn't a cross. Pierre will set it up outside. Behind her goes Sanchez to McKenna Schleckaway, who will swing and score. And Yankton fans again getting restless. They didn't think that two-handed shove by Kaiser made it across the net, but officials ruled that there was a touch. There certainly was a block available. Salvatore will push a set pass back to Savvy. Here leading by 6 again. Here's Terwilliger, who is blocked right there. Jordan Salvatore with the ace block. Only the second block point for the Gazelles tonight. Still a 5-point ball game here. 13 serving 18. Pietala back to serve. Pushed up by Christofferson. Here is Terwilliger on the outside right. Getting this one through the block and down. Bump set spike. Good for the Governors and another quick side out. Pierre leads by 6 with 6 to go before they earn their trip to the state AA volleyball tournament. Looking for their first trip in 5 years. Little scrambling here for the Gazelles. A serve return error. They don't get in system, but they don't get it across. Good serve by Sanchez. But that'll be an error for the Gazelles. 20-13. 7-point lead with 5 to go. Sanchez again. McDermott plays it up. It stays in the back row. Salvatore pushes it up. Camille McDermott pushes it away. Kaiser, big swing, straight up to the ceiling and back down. Good keep alive McDermott, but Mosier can't get it across. Another big shot by Avery Kaiser, who could just as well have the kill on that one. But, boy, everything going the Governors' way right now. T-4 and counting. Chloe McDermott will check out. Tatum Hohentanner is a 5'4 senior. Struggled with some injuries, if I'm not mistaken, at times this year. Now, the substitution breaks the rhythm of Lily Sanchez. She'll miss one into the net. But Hohentanner getting an opportunity to play what could be her final match as a senior. Not to say that Chelsea Law is calling in the troops, but here's Terwilliger letting one go, and Jillian Schulte will get an ace here, as that one is fair by several inches. 21-15 now. Schulte, who's had a rough night in serve, got that one across, and the Governors let it fall. Now Price will return the next one. Sanchez to Terwilliger. Mosier there again as she continues to play about as well as she can. A chance for Kaiser through the block, and it's good. Comes down out of bounds on the Yankton bench side, but Avery Kaiser will score. And now she'll rotate to serve. 22-15. Volleyball tonight. State championship football coming up tomorrow. From the Dakota Dome, the Governors against T-Area. Salvatore will punch one away. Kaiser up to Sanchez. Jenna Bush is blocked. Sanchez runs it down. Kaiser with the keep alive now. Price down the line. It's good. Pierre had no business winning that point, but they still find a way to get in system. Remy Price with the kill, give the assist to Kaiser. And the hustle by Lily Sanchez that started it all. Now an ace for Kaiser to put the Governors at Sodak 16, match point. The Governor fans will come to their feet. Kaiser angles to the right. Salvatore will play it up. Jordan with the swing. The Govs block. Sanchez runs it down. Kaiser will get it out to Price. That's off the net, but dug out by Mosier. Now another chance for Salvatore left side. Right there is Cumbo. Sanchez. Terwilliger. No, not this time. Yes, it is. Mosier blocks it or digs it back over the net, and the Pierre Governors are going to the State 11 or State AA volleyball tournament. On the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, the Governors cruise to the 3-set victory in the third. It's Pierre 25, Yankton 15. The 3-set win is 25-14, 25-16, and 25-15. The Governors run off the last 4 points on the night. Tough road trip for the Gazelles. Give them all the credit in the world. This team is coming back, folks. They're not losing an awful lot. They do lose one of their biggest hitters. A couple of other good players. We'll talk about that in the postgame. Actually, they do have several seniors, but this is a team that came a long way this year, and they came a long way tonight to the capital city on a bumpy ride on a windy night. Certainly got to give them a lot of credit. But, boy, the Governors, who lost 2 of their last 4 matches at home, are moving on to the state AA tournament with quite a vengeance. The Governors will get their SODAC 16 or state tournament qualification medals. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. Our Gales Gas Service scoreboard from Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Make sure to use their budget plan and keep full service to stay warm all season long. And our Family Dental postgame begins after this 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
The team at Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all of their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable, and to have the healthiest and best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all of your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients too. Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all of your family's dental needs.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Hello and happy fall from all of us here at Beck Motor Company of Pierre. My name is Chris Koenig. I purchase vehicles for our pre-owned inventory. With the holiday seasons rapidly approaching, I want to pad your wallet now and give you cash for your car, truck, or SUV. Do not miss your opportunity to possibly get thousands more to trade or simply sell us your vehicle. No stress, less time, and money in your pocket. Call me, Chris Koenig, at 605-224-5912 or stop in anytime for a no obligation appraisal. Hope to see you soon.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special?
They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Oh, what a night for the Pierre Governors as they are heading to the state volleyball tournament for the first time in 5 seasons. The Governors with a 3-game sweep of the Yankton Gazelles tonight, 25-14, 25-16, and 25-15. 14, 15, and 16, not necessarily in that order. The Governors will play next Thursday afternoon, the second match of the day, in the 4 or 5 slot. They will be the 5 seed regardless of what happens between number 4, Brandon Valley, and number 13, Rapid City Stevens. Brandon Valley struck first. We'll get you more scores a little bit later on, but this one to the Governors, and after Yankton kind of held a bit of a 5-3 lead early before the Governors ran off 4 in a row to get their first lead of the night at 7-5, but Yankton hung tough from till about 9-8. Yankton scored 3 in a row, but the Governors ran off 17 of the last 22 points in that first set to win it 25-14, and pretty much for the most part, Yankton it just wasn't going to be their night. After the Governors got in rhythm, they're in system all night long. Even when they're not in system, it was one of those nights where they're able to get in system and score points. And again, Yankton, like the first time these two teams met, in some ways their own worst enemy. But again, you certainly don't want to make that part of the story. But Yankton with a lot of hitting errors, some of them unforced. Too many of them as far as Chelsea Law was concerned when we talked to her in the pregame. And, the Governors win this one convincingly tonight. As you listen to, or as we follow and will follow the Governors all the way to the state tournament. Just an outstanding effort by the Governors. And there's some good stats to talk about. Here's that quick recap. Once again, after that 8-9 deficit by the Governors, they run off 4 in a row, then get a side out with a 12-10 lead. Then they run off 5 in a row. Get a couple of points back to the Gazelles to make it 17-12. A 3-point rally plus a side out. Then another 3-point rally from a side out. And Pierre led 23-13. They win it 25-14 in that first game. And then after Yankton scored first in the second set, it was a 4-point rally by the Governors to start the rally train going there. Yankton countered with 3 to tie it at 4-4. Then Pierre with another 5-point rally, and again the system continued there with continued good service runs by the Governors. They win at 25-16, and I think when Pierre scores the first 5 of the third set, that was pretty much, you could say, all she wrote, as the more of the same throughout that third game. Pierre wins the third one 25-15, including scoring the last 4 points of the night. Here in our Family Dental postgame, brought to you by Family Dental with offices in Pierre and Gettysburg, we get to talk to a state tournament head coach. Tiffany Stoser. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? What a match tonight by your girls.
Feels real good.
You get off on that great run to finish that first game, and it just seemed like, I don't think cruise control is the right way to say it, but everything was falling into place, and it just felt like maybe one of the best matches that you've played from start to finish all year.
I think so. I think, we talked about our lack of communication the last few games, and when we do that, we take care of each other. We're talking to each other. We're constantly, motivating each other on the floor, and so that, as corny as it sounds, sometimes that's just what you need. And tonight, we talked about serving well. That wasn't our best serving night, but everything else, defensively, offensively, we were well balanced, fell into place.
11 errors in serve. So what? Everything else was really, and you're always serving aggressively. Even when you try to pull change-ups or something like that and get the lobs across, you're trying to make a kind of a pinpoint serve. And again, that will get you on the good side of the points scored more often than not.
Yeah, I didn't want to, get after us too much on the serving because everything else was so dominant. And if there's lack of effort in the serving area or in the receiving or defensive play, that's where when our entire team's going to struggle. I understand the novelty of the night, the excitement of the night, so stepping back there and thinking about your serve might get a little tough sometimes.
We have 7 players in the kill column, 0 double-figure scores. Once again, when things are going well, that's kind of what it looks like. There's no one player standing out.
That's what we needed, was a balanced attack. We worked all week long. Coach Kusler, Coach Terwilliger had those hitters going. We had middles on one net. We had our outsides and right sides on the other, just running routes and making plays. And our setters delivered the ball, and everybody was ready to go.
With Yankton, and of course, you got to give them a lot of respect and a lot of credit the way they come out and play on a really a rough road trip. As windy as it is, you don't want to be riding in a bus for 1 hour, let alone 4 hours. But just really a great effort on their part. They started the season fairly slow, but came back at a winning record. And this team certainly, I think they could have, in different circumstances, caused a lot of problems for a lot of teams on a night like this.
Absolutely. We don't have a night like this. We don't play like this, and we could lose that match.
Or if you'd have had to go to Yankton on a night like this. 4 hours is tough, and wind like today, I'm sure they were exhausted when they got here. I'm sure the trip took a little longer than usual, and it's a long trip. They've got a long ride home, and it's not fun on a loss. That I want to credit there. I had a couple seniors there, those outside hitters, McDermott, Salvatore. I tell you what, those girls are good athletes, great kids, and I wish them all the luck. Once again, back early at the outset of this match, you're down 5-3 early. They give a good rally. They're staying right with you, leading 9-8, but something obviously clicked. Whether on the floor or maybe in somebody's serve, what did it feel like? What was being said as that match turned on a dime right there?
Yeah, I think both of us needed to settle in, and I kind of expected this from our crew, and myself. I was nervous, and I found myself kind of taking breaths throughout the first few points. No matter how prepared we are, it's hard to prepare for a night like this where there's no, it's do or die. There's no second chances. A crowd like this we've never seen, and so. I figured it would take a little bit, but man, when they settled in, they played hard.
It's, it almost feels like a party. You look down there on the floor. A crowd like this, and how sweet it is to have volleyball back on the map at Rigside Gym.
This was one of the most memorable nights, and I played here, and I've been to a million games in this gym, and this was one of the most memorable nights as a player, as a fan, as a coach, whatever. This is incredible. This is why I love Pierre, and I know what a good following. I can't wait to see tomorrow. My family's going to Vermilion. I know Pierre's traveling there. I know Pierre's traveling to Rapid. I love this town.
Oh, you're making me emotional now because I kind of love it too, and boy, do I love Pierre volleyball. So you go to the state tournament 1 week from tonight. They don't reseed, so you know where you're going to be playing that second match. Probably against Brandon Valley. The only score I have is the first set, and they did beat Stevens fairly easily. So Brandon Valley, one of the teams, the 5 teams that beat you this year, but one of the 5 teams that you got to feel you could have had, and I think that's a pretty good matchup when you go to Rapid City next week.
Absolutely, I think so. I think they're a lot like us. I think we have a lot of equivalent, hitters, a lot of equivalent defense, and we'd like to have that one back. So we're gonna take our best to that game. We're excited to have a rematch, to have another chance at them, and we'll see what happens.
I'm kind of thinking back on these last 4 matches of the regular season into tonight. It's a 3 or 4 week stretch where you don't even take a road trip. It's kind of tough, really, and maybe the word monotonous comes to mind. But. And I thought that might have played into some things in a couple of losses toward the tail end of that match. And I'll be honest, I was a little concerned about that coming in here tonight too. But I just can't say enough about how good it is, how fun it is to watch really, really good volleyball.
Yeah, that was, it's great to finish like that. It's confidence going into the state tournament. They played start to finish. Everything we had defensively, that's by far the best game we've had. When we've got everybody ready to go, we're a pretty good team.
All right. Well, we'll just let you go, and we'll see you next Saturday at the state tournament, Coach.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Outstanding
Brian.
stuff. Tiffany Stoser, the head coach of the Pierre Governors, as they sweep the Yankton Gazelles tonight. 25-14, 25-16, 25-15 your scores as our Family Dental Postgame will continue. After we take another 2-minute timeout, we'll give you the stats. We've got big plays of the game and your player of the game still to come in the Family Dental Postgame. This is Pierre Governor Postseason Volleyball.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Hey DQ fans, there's a new treat in town this fall, the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard Treat. It's a match made in flavor heaven with Reese's Pieces, chocolate chip cookie dough, and peanut butter topping all mixed in world famous soft serve. You heard that right, Reese's Pieces and cookie dough. So introduce your taste buds to these sweet soulmates and grab the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard Treat today only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
There's one place to watch Pierre Governors sports online, and that's liveticket.tv. Go Govs Live is where you can find Pierre Governors sports online. And the folks at Live Ticket thank all of the sponsors that help make sure that this all brought to you for free. And if you'd like to sponsor Pierre Governors sports, just call Live Ticket at 833-605-LIVE. That's 833-605-LIVE. Pierre Governors sports. Watch them online with Live Tickets.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Back at Riggs High Gym, and the crowd still celebrating the night that the Lady Govs or the Governors go to the state volleyball tournament with a 3-set sweep of the Yankton Gazelles. And again, it's such a special night in that regard because this really hasn't happened a lot in years past. There was a 3-year run where the Governors did make the state tournament under head coach Chris Swiden 5, 6, 7 years ago, but it was difficult once they got there. A few 8th place finishes, and then before that, you'd have to go all the way back to those magical seasons of 07 and 08, making it all the way to the state championship. Aside from that, 2006, when the Governors were the consolation champions, but then making the state tournament one time before in 1998. State tournament appearances in Governor volleyball, despite the fact that, in my opinion, we have had some really, really good volleyball squads, but a lot of times just haven't been able to put all the pieces together down to the tail end of the season. And state tournament berths, whether they got more difficult with SODAC 16 changing things up or not, it hasn't been that easy. I'm kind of thinking of going back to the 13-14 season as well. I thought the Govs were poised to make the state tournament, remembering a rough night out at Rapid City Central in a 5-set loss. Kind of wish still to this day they had that one back. But tonight is a great night for Governor volleyball, and hopefully 3 more great nights coming up next weekend. But they can celebrate this one for the time being. We gave you the recap, and again, a lot of good service runs. Unfortunately, a lot of errors for Yankton tonight. Should have asked Coach Stoser about the Pierre error total. The service errors were there. The hitting errors, not so much. An outstanding total. We'll look at that when we look at the stats as we'll start now. But we do know the Governors will play Brandon Valley in the first round of the state tournament. Brandon Valley has swept Rapid City Stevens, but it got more difficult as that match went along. 25-11, 25-20. They win the third one, 27-25. So Brandon Valley and Pierre, the 4-seed Lynx, the 5-seed Governors will play in the first round of the state tournament. Why don't we just give you the other scores that we have right now? Huron is leading Sioux Falls Jefferson 2-1 in Huron, and it's 11-7 so far. Tigers leading the Cavaliers in the 4th set. O'Gorman has swept Brookings. Brookings goes 17-14 and 16 in their 3. Roosevelt over Watertown in Sioux Falls, 20-10-20. The tallies for the Arrows. Brandon Valley again with the 3-set sweep of Rapid City Stevens. Sioux Falls Washington has swept Sturgis. Sturgis scores 11, 16, and 11. Of course, with the Governors defeating Yankton, Sioux Falls Lincoln defeats Aberdeen Central tonight, 25-15, 25-12, 14-25. And 25-15. And the only report we have from Harrisburg hosting Mitchell tonight was 20-18, a score in the first set. I guess they didn't start until 7 o'clock. So that'll be the final match that will end. Other than that, with Huron and Jefferson, the only other one still going on. So, but it will be the Governors against Brandon Valley in the second match of the day next Thursday. We should mention and remind, driven by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, reminding us all to leave sooner, drive slower, live longer. You're listening to Pierre Governor postseason volleyball. Your official voice of the Governors is River 92.7, KGFX FM Pierre, a member of DRG Media Group, live streaming with live ticket at drgnews.com. Here are the stats in this one, and really going to be a lot of one-sidedness here. The Governors in the kill column outscoring the Gazelles unofficially 32-17. And out of 32 kills, the leaders are Avery Kaiser and Reese Terwilliger with 8 apiece. Remington Price will come in with 7, and then 3 for Jenna Bush, 3 more for McKenna Schleckaway, Lily Sanchez with 2, and Elise Christofferson, who returned to serve over the net, but into a misplay by the Gazelles. She got a kill for that as well. 32 total for the Governors to 17 for Yankton, and of that 17, 11 of those for Chloe McDermott, the outstanding 5'10" senior. Jordan Salvatore had 3 tonight. It was a rough night for Salvatore. Britta Pietola with 2, Macy Drotzman with 1 kill, but other hitters it just wasn't their night. And again, maybe with that long, rocky bus trip, it was a wind-driven bus trip. Just other hitters. There were just too many balls going into the net on swings for Yankton. A lot of them that they pulled up, tried to get a little tentative on, it looked like, and just that kind of a night. So a 32-17 advantage in the kill column for Pierre, but the next error, or the next number we'll give you are the errors. Yankton with 28, including 11 in the second and 11 more in the third. Just a rough night all around for the Gazelles, and certainly not their best match of the season, but we do understand the plight that they had to deal with here this night. The Governors, though, 8 hitting errors. I'm sure by far a season low, keeping it in single digits. In fact, half of those were in that third game. They only had 1 hitting error in the second set, 3 errors in the first. That does go along with 11 serving errors, but the Governors had 7 service aces as well. 3 from Remington Price in a big run early in the first set. Kaiser will get 2, and then single serving aces for Lily Sanchez and Addison Cumbo. Along with 7 aces, Yankton has 7 aces, 5 of those from Chloe McDermott. So Chloe with an 11 kill, 5 ace night, 16 points, trying to do as much as she can for her Gazelles. But certainly just wasn't enough. Camille McDermott with an early ace. In fact, the first point of the night was an ace by Camille McDermott. Jillian Schulte got an ace as well. Yankton only with 4 service ace errors this evening against 7 aces. Yankton gets 2 blocks, an ace block from Jordan Salvatore. She also teamed up with Macy Drotzman on a double. The Governors, not the number I would have expected, 4 blocks overall. Sanchez and Schleckaway in on 1. Schleckaway in on 1 with Kaiser. Kaiser in on a block with Terwilliger, and Lily Sanchez with an ace block as well. And I do try to keep track of assists at least. I had Lily Sanchez with 17 assists out of 21 total for the Governors tonight. That is what I always say, as your setter goes, so goes the team. And Sanchez, even though she had 4 service errors tonight, she did have 17 assists, a couple of kills, a couple of blocks, and an ace. Pretty good, well-rounded effort. The Governors moving on to the state volleyball tournament 1 week from today. More on that in a bit. Let's take care of some post-game orders of business. We'll go with big plays of the game. The big plays are brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. Let's hear from them, and our big plays are next in the Governor post-game.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Ryan Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much of the tooth as possible using state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. Well, big plays of this game, I'm going to go with the big service runs, but especially in that first set, as Yankton was right there neck and neck, a pretty good run, 3 points that put them on top, 9-8, after the Governors had taken their first lead at 7-5 on a 4-point rally. But the way the Governors ended that first set, a 17-5 run, and again, from 8-9 down, they score 4, give up a side out, they score 5. Give up 2. Then they score 3, give up a side out, and 3 more scored by the Governors into a side out, but it was 23-14, and the Govs scored the last 2. There you go. The Governors with a lot of good 5 and maybe 6-point service runs, including a 5-0 start to the third set when they cruised on for that 3-set victory, 25-15. Those are your big plays of the game, brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. So with that, we talk about players of the game, and certainly in the losing cause, you got to give a great effort to Chloe McDermott with the stats that she had, the 11 kills, the 5 aces, and the really fine career that she had in a Yankton uniform. I'm going to give Peyton Mosier, their libero, much kudos tonight. She stared down a lot of rockets, was able to put a lot of them back up in play. She did everything she could in a defensive effort tonight, but the Governors were really in rhythm and system for much of this night. So Peyton Mosier, pat on the back to her for the Gazelles. But Yankton finishes 14-14 on this volleyball season with the loss. The Governors, boy, we've got some choices to make. We will take 30 seconds and think about that. Players of the game are brought to you by Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Let's hear this from them, and we're back with your player of the game next. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball. Swung very well tonight. One of the 2 seniors on this squad, Addison Cumbo, the other one who played outstanding at libero this evening. But this just being one of those nights where everybody doing what they're capable of doing, and that's why the Governors are going on to the state tournament. And even though, as we mentioned, state tournament berths are hard to come by if you look in the Governor annals of high school volleyball, I kind of look at not only what the players have done this year, but what the coaching staff has done as well. Tiffany Stoser coming in, taking over. Coaches Terwilliger, Kuzler, and Kaiser, and Brianna and Chloe have really added a lot. Alexis Terwilliger, Tiffany Stoser have been around for a while, and I think this night, certainly go back to the Casey Keenholz years, post Chris Swiden as well, who had state tournament teams. I think this night is it's important for them just as much, even though they weren't able to make it to the state tournament. But this is what we're seeing is the product on the floor that was born out of those last 4 or 5 years, if you ask me. And I think it is, on behalf of the rest of the coaches who have been a part of it, I think it'd be pretty cool to give Tiffany Stoser a player of the game shirt here tonight. Head coach Tiffany and the Governors going to the state tournament with the player of the game honors brought to you by Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierce. So it's Pierre against Brandon Valley, second match of the day. That'll be after top seed Washington would play the winner of the Huron and Jefferson match. See if we can get one more update on that. Huron was surprisingly up 2-1, and they lead Jefferson 20-17 in the fourth as well. Harrisburg 26-24 defeats Mitchell in that first set also. But again, it'll be Washington against the Huron Jefferson winner, followed by Pierre and Brandon Valley in that first round of the state tournament. Then the 2 seed O'Gorman will play number 7 Sioux Falls Lincoln, followed by Sioux Falls Roosevelt, the 3 seed, against the winner of that Harrisburg and Mitchell matchup. That's your first round lineup at the state tournament next weekend, Thursday, at the all-new Monument Arena at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center in Rapid City. Couple of other things to talk about real quickly is high school football. This is the first championship day in high school football. We had a couple of games on KMLO earlier, or at least on our Mobridge DRG Media Group stations. Outstanding game, but Potter County falls short in double overtime to Del Rapids St. Mary, 44-42. That's the 9B game. The 9A championship goes to Howard. They defeat Harriet Selby area 55-18. Rough game there for Harriet Selby. On right now, and literally just kicking off, Platte Geddes, last year's 9AA champion, taking on last year's 9A champion in Canastota Freeman. That game just getting underway in 9AA. Tomorrow, it'll start with the 11B championship as winner goes for a three-peat. They'll take a repeat, we should say, but the third straight matchup in the Dome with Bridgewater Emory Ethan. That game kicks off at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. The 11A championship as the Bulldogs against the Bulldogs. It's Madison, number 1, against the 7 seed Millbank. That'll be a 1 o'clock, maybe a 2 o'clock kickoff tomorrow in the afternoon. And, jumping ahead to Saturday night when Harrisburg takes on Brandon Valley for the second straight year. The Tigers this year are the top-ranked and unbeaten team. That follows State U on Saturday afternoon in the Dakota Dome. Go Yotes. And, of course, tomorrow night, our next Governor broadcast takes us to the USD Dakota Dome and the Pierre Governors and their 9-2 record taking on unbeaten T area. The Governors will look for their 5th straight state 11AA championship against a T area team that is last year's 11A champions, now moving up and going the season unbeaten, but they haven't played the Governors yet. We'll find out who reigns supreme in 11AA tomorrow. David Burrell will join me on the broadcast of that starting at 6:45 in the evening with a 7:30 kick. Extended pregame coming up tomorrow, and with no ability to go with live video streaming from Live Ticket, we invite you to listen to watch it on public broadcasting on TV. Turn the sound down, put your radio on so the timing is good, and we'll have it for you here on River 92.7, your official home of Governor Sports Broadcast. Don't forget, on your way to and from high school sporting events, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds us all, as they celebrate being a part of a team, to buckle up. Every trip, every time, seatbelts save lives from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Governor Sports brought to you in part by your Pierre Sports marketing partners who include Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Rinky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, along with all the rest of the sponsors sponsoring postseason volleyball action, and of course tomorrow with volleyball or with football postseason action as well. Thanks to all the sponsors for doing what they do. And on this Veterans Day, thank you, veterans, for doing what you have done and keeping the rest of us safe here in these great United States of America. This activity has been brought to you by this station, its advertisers, and the member schools of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the SDHSAA. The Pierre Governors are on to the state volleyball tournament next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Your final Gales Gas Service scoreboard as they defeat the Yankton Gazelles in 3 straight, 25-14, 25-16, and 25-15. For Caleb and Live Ticket, for Heather Williams in studio, I'm Brian Oakland, DRG Media Group Sports. We'll see you from Vermilion tomorrow and Rapid City next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Governor Sports here on River 92.7 and DRGnews.com. Have a great rest of this Thursday, everybody.